There is a small beverage, in fact only 25 milliliters of liquid, which drives a large and global industry. I am talking about coffee and especially espresso. Coffee was discovered by accident. Well, there are no accidents in this universe of ours, so coffee was discovered by goats in the distant land of Ethiopia many centuries ago. The goat keeper one day noticed that his goats were particularly energetic and would not sleep at night. When he investigated their recent diet, he noticed that they were feeding on the berries of a bush. Today coffee is grown in about 40 countries along the equator around the globe, in what is called the coffee belt, that is between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. Originally coffee was entirely and exclusively made in the home. But during the 17th century the first coffee shops started to appear in Europe. And in 1884, the first espresso machine was patented by the Italian Angelo Moriando. In the last few years roasting and making espresso has come back to our homes as more and more people want the full experience of making coffee and are seeking the ultimate espresso experience, a bit of an idealistic pursuit in which an espresso aficionado grows ever frustrated with commercially made espresso and turns to him or herself to make that small drink. With the recent quarantines, social distancing, and other limits imposed on our freedom of movement, the coffee shop experience has lost even more of its appeal. The growing trend of making espresso at home from scratch has received a new boost. Roasting and making the freshest coffee and espresso at home is neither very complicated, neither very expensive. In fact, the basic equipment will pay for itself very quickly, since green beans are way less expensive than a bag of roasted beans bought in a supermarket. But the freshness is probably the major motivating factor. Green coffee will easily keep for several months. Roasted coffee will last about 2 weeks before losing its flavors and aromas. Ground coffee must be used within a half hour at the most. So roasting once a week and grinding just before pulling the espresso is the only way to extract all the flavors of the coffee.
When you need a way to beat the pressure down.